We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee.
Nah, I mean, probably for you, I just ain't got, I don't think I win no tiebreaker.
And off we go from Nashville.
Nah, because I checked last time before I even played the Jaguars. Hold on,
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Holmes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Titans had 8-8 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
He connects with Hyatt, and he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Throwing is McCarthy.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
In motion, Slayton. McCarthy off the play fake.
His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this out past the 25.
In motion, Slayton. Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. McCarthy is set to throw it. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Keon Crossen.
And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And blocked down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. York now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
And he coughed it up, and the Texans scoop it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. To the air with McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Now a stoppage for an injured player. A lot of people holding their breath on this one right now. That's Stephon Diggs, who is shaken up.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Right side, Thornton with it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. On play action, McCarthy. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. To throw, it's Mahomes. Through the middle of the field. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards. Mahomes going to throw. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Breece Hall. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And it's 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. but you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. On play action, now McCarthy. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. York able to send this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That is caught on the move past the 40, down the left sideline.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. 69 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. It's a run with Mostert. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll run with Hall. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Titans. Christian Watson, 35 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
typically we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds. Linesman incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense.
McCarthy off the play fake.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
McCarthy going to throw again.
And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here's Mostert.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's McCarthy.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Raheem Mostert
from 8 yards out.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Mahomes.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Now he's forced out right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards out of the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Damn, I hope my shit ain't been muted the whole game.
Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases.
You know I've been over here talking shit.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will eventually get it.
Then Madden can't give me a pick back. I done had 2 back-to-back picks.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Christian Watson.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
Man, but I was trying to say, I don't think I'm going to the playoffs anyway. I was trying to tell you to be another game.
Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the
No, I'm saying, before I played the Jaguars, my tiebreaker went to the Chiefs or the Steelers. So if I got the same record as one of them, I'm below them.
Still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we all had the same record. We all would have been 9-7 or 9-8 at the end of the season. You probably would have had the tiebreaker too, though.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Even if I won it, man.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big hitter
Yeah,
to
don't you
start
call
the
it.
drive has him up near
The Seahawks
midfield
call
here
it.
for 1st and 10.
They run with Mostert off the option.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Partner, so much for situational football because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the 4th quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, Seattle,
5-yard run the other way in the
he was
wrong
undefeated for the
direction, and that
longest.
leads us to 2nd and 15.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Got his man. It's Thornton.
Fights through, and now a crease. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. Gets
Why
this
are
one
y'all
to
so
use
trash?
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a 2nd to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
You get hurt in the last drive of the season.
That was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a fumble.
They got called. Who even is this nigga?
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Mahomes will throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I don't know, Mahomes. I can't even do it no better than that.
It goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive.
Mahomes really showed his ass the last 2 games, man.
This is caught. Touchdown. Brees Hall with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have made it a one-score game.
No, he ain't the problem.
Here in the fourth.
At all.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
My defense is a problem. My defense will be better than this year,
They
though.
have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't got them guys. I got straight old niggas on the line.
This game back within a touchdown.
My defensive
now
line
as the
trash and my
kickoff's away.
DB, sorry. But we gonna get better.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, damn. Should do your thing.
Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll be taken down here.
Yeah, good run.
That is how
Damn.
this one is going to come to an end. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Texans, they get that important 10th win to finish the regular season at 10-7.
Damn, whoever this motherfucker, appreciate y'all niggas having on, man.
Better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Titans,
I ain't really played for real, but I should have. I ain't give y'all the show. Next season to be better.
And they can take solace
My
in the
first
fact
ever
that this
losing
team
record
never
ever.
quit all the way to the end.
But this is my
And
worst
for
thing
Charles
ever.
Davis and our entire crew here,
You won't trade him.
saying
I
so
ain't
long,
trading nothing.
everybody.
I like where we at. I like where we at, man. If you know, you know. If you watch the whole game, man, that game should have been a lot closer. I probably would have on one. Man, couldn't give me a pick to save my life. We getting picks, but they saying I'm out of bounds. Come on, man. My whole average 350. I ain't trading him. I might trade him at the next season, though. Because my team be good.
To win.